Okay, so grabbing your weights, legs hip width apart, hands down by your side. So nice and tall, draw the abdominal muscles in. Feel the hips over the knees, knees over the feet. Spine straight, looking straight ahead. And then just take some big shoulder rolls. Up, back and around. So arms are staying straight. Really move through the shoulders. Draw the abdominal muscles in and big circle round. Good, change direction. That's it. Good, 2 more. And last one. And then hands down by your side, draw your shoulder blades together, look straight ahead, pull the belly button in towards your spine, and then just shrug the shoulders up and down. So you really feel like you're trying to hold something in between the shoulders, looking straight ahead. You've lengthened up and out through the top of your head, drawing your abdominal muscles in. Good, 2 more. And last one. Good, hands down by your side again, pulling in tight, and then just take a little tip over, pull in and bring it back to center, and then the other side, so easy over. Lengthen one side, shorten the other. Try and keep those hips still as well, so we're not tipping the hips. Really lift tall through the center. And 2. Good, last one. And then back, standing up tall. Take your arms out in front, straight. Look straight ahead. Arms are going to stay straight as well. You're just going to draw your shoulder blades together and then pull the arms back out in front. So there's little puppet strings in between the shoulders, drawing together and then reaching back out in front. So just have a little check. We're still standing tall, looking straight ahead, drawing your abdominal muscles in towards your spine. I can hear Benji whimpering next door because he's probably thinking, who the hell am I talking to? Why can't he come in? Good, last 2. Squeeze together. And last one. Now standing up nice and tall, we're just going to scissor the arms. So we're just moving in a range that's comfortable. And you're trying to keep your body still. As you reach up, draw the shoulders, open up that shoulder joint. Feel really strong with your arms, tense the arms, squeeze on those tins or weights and press back. But range is up to you. Last 2, last 1. Okay, well now we're going to just do arm circles. So lift both arms up and circle around and down. And again, range is up to you. You can bend your elbows if you want. But we're still standing tall. Draw the belly button in through your spine. Good. If your balance isn't great, don't do the next bit or hold on to something. As you circle, you're going to lift your heels. Balance. Slowly circle around and down. Do that again. So lift up. Pull in, and a little pause at the top as well. Pull up on your thighs, squeeze your bum, balance. Good, 1 more time this way. Easy circle. Feet down, change direction. Let's just do the arms first. And again, big circle, maybe a little crunch, a little click. That's fine. 2 more. Good, last one. Then up to you, heels if you want. Lift. Legs are staying straight, straight up and down. And again, big circle. As you lift, pull in, bit wobble there. And again, reach up nice and high. Last one. And then down. Good, so a little shake out. Okay, you're going to press those tins into each other. Now imagine you've got tins on the front of your hips and they're shining forward. So we're trying to keep those hips facing front to start. Press the weights, tense the arms, and then just do a little twist from side to side. So take your time. Draw your belly button in and just make it a small range to start off with. Hips are facing front. And then if it feels all right, just take it a bit further. Again, strong arms. Rotate. Look the way you're turning. And just let it go. So maybe if you've been working from home, sitting down a lot, open up, slide the shoulder blade towards your spine. Adding on, rotate, open your arms out, bring it back in like a hug, return to center, other side. Open, squeeze the shoulders, press strongly back together, and again, rotate, stand tall, pull in, tense the arms, and as you go side to side, standing tall, feel it working through the arms. One more time each side. Open, squeeze the shoulders back to center. Last time, open, squeeze to center, and then open your arms out. 90 degrees, shoulders down. Let's squeeze in and out, pec deck. Open and close the shoulders. Open and close through the chest. Good, 4 and 3, squeeze it in. Last 2, push. Last one, hold. Weights together, arms together if you can, and just little pulses up. Good, and again, pulse, lift, lift. Keep the arms, keep the weights, keep the tins together, and just little squeezes up with the arms. Feel it burning through the biceps. 4, 3, squeeze 2, last one, and release the arms down. Good little shoulder roll there. Okay, keeping your legs straight, stand up nice and tall, look straight ahead. We're going to tuck the chin in. You're going to curl forwards until your tins reach your knees. Stop there, pull in and roll up. Small move to start. Tuck the chin, scoop out the abs, pull in tight. Weights to the top of the knees, tins to the knees, and then pull in and roll up. So you can just see that mid upper back flexing. So you're curling forwards, but just to the knees with the tins, and then pulling in and rolling up. Little shoulder roll at the top as well. And again, tuck the chin, scoop out the abs, keep pulling in, stretch out your spine. And then roll up, stack the spine. One more time, tuck the chin, roll down. As you roll down, give me a bend in the knees and straighten your back. So we're not curved, straight. Shoulders back, weights at the top of your knees. Tuck your bum underneath, pull in and give me a pelvic tilt. And then lengthen back out. And again, tuck your bum under, pull your belly button into your spine, and then lengthen back out. Try and keep your top half still, shoulders back, and think about stretching out your lower back. Good, abs in nice and tight. Keep scooping and lengthening back out. 2 more times, pull in tight. Good, last one. On this one, scoop and roll all the way up. Good, tuck your chin, scoop out your abs and roll all the way down to the floor. Bend your knees if you need to. Stretch out your spine. Weights, tins to the floor, hang there. Weights just down by the side, hands to the floor, and then just bring yourself down safely. Okay, so we're going to be on all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm just going to tilt the screen because I've just moved the mat. It's better. Okay. So remember, when you're on all fours, it's up to you whether you want to use your tins because they might slip. So if that feels unsafe, then don't do it. Put your hands on the floor. Okay. So hands on tins or hands on the floor. Shoulder blades back and down. Tuck your bum under, scoop out your abs, pull in, and stretch the spine up to the ceiling. Then lengthen all the way back out, shoulder blades back and down. Do that again. Tuck your bum under, scoop out your abs, big stretch up. Just going to take my jumper off because I've worn for the first time today. So that big cat stretch, drawing your abdominal muscles in and lengthening that spine up to the ceiling, really pulling in tight. Good, one more time. Tuck under, scoop in, and lift and stretch up. And then release it back out. Good, okay. You're going to be on your knees. If you don't like being on your knees, pop back up onto your feet and do a squat, okay? So first option is to squat. Bum goes to the floor or to your heels, and then lift up. Push the hips, squeeze the bum. So just drop back and lift. Now if that feels okay, carry on. But if you want, we're going to hinge back, push the hips, squeeze the bum, and lean. So try not to stick your bum out and push your arms forwards. Really squeeze your bum, push your hips, and take a lean back. Good. And again, reaching the arms out in front. Get a stretch down the front of your thighs. So all those people lucky enough to be working from home. Sitting down, stretch it out. Good, one more time. Now when you go back, I want you to circle one arm and then change arms. So lean back, circle. Keep pushing your hips in front, and as you circle, don't twist, okay? So push your hips forwards and just circle the arm. If it doesn't feel great, don't go back so far, or you can go into your squat. Same thing. Squat or lean. Now take more of a twist as you go. So look the way you're turning, the way you're twisting. Lean or squat and push back. Good. And again. One more time each side. Push the hips, squeeze the bum, big circle. Last one. And then release. Good. Little shake out. Now, with or without your weights, this next one, I'll show you without. You're going to have your arms up at the top, okay? Arms in line with your ears, and you're going to try and keep them there. So if you've got the weights, it's harder. I want you to stick your bum back and lean forwards. Try and keep a straight back, and then use your bum to come back up, okay? Arms by the side of your head. Push your bum, lean forwards, draw your belly button into your spine. Try not to get lazy and drop the arms. Keep them up. And then when you come up, squeeze your bum. And again, hinge back. Arms up nice and strong. So with or without your weights, if it's getting tired with your arms, drop your weights. Lean into it. Good, one more time. Lean, go a bit further, hands down. Good job. Okay, with or without your weight, your tin, put the weight in your right hand. I'm going to take the left leg back, okay? We need a little bit of room. Hopefully you've got space. Arm up, leg up, okay? 90 degrees. So parallel with the floor. And you're just going to take your arm and leg out on a small diagonal. Now hold it there. Push into your hand that's on the floor. Draw your belly button in. And remember, hand is fist or flat, whichever's more comfortable. Maybe even the tin if that feels safe, but obviously it might shift, so just be careful. Okay, so we're still holding at that 45 degree. Breathe, lengthen the leg out. Now elbow and knee are going to meet underneath you. Draw your belly button in, look down, and then lengthen back out on that 45. And again, elbow and knee come together underneath you. Pull your belly button in round your spine, and then lengthen all the way back out. Good. And again, pulling in. Out on that 45 degree. Do it again. Elbow and knee underneath you. Use your abdominal muscles. Pull in tight. Last two. Curl. And then reach. One more time, pull in tight. And then lengthen back out. Good, okay. We're gonna go down on the floor just to give your arms a bit of a rest. So lying down and grab your tins. Tins are better than the weights. If you've got weights, they may not roll very easily. So if you've got tins, great. If you don't, fine, do without. As long as your arms don't get restricted. Okay, so fingertips or hands resting on your tins. Tins in line with your eyes and ears. Shoulder blades back and down. Now, as we normally do in class, no pressure in your hands. Just do a little lift up. So rib cage staying down in contact with the mat. And then just have a little breather. Check you're not letting your shoulders rise up. You've got a long neck, you're looking down. Try not to lift too high on this one. We want to try and isolate that mid-upper back. As you lift, think of hinging from your bra strap mid-upper back upwards and then lowering it back down. But there's no pressure on your hands and your shoulders are locked in. They're not moving. Good. Now adding on, lift, roll your weights out, roll them back in, and then head down. So add on, lift, roll out, arms go straight, but shoulders don't lift up. Keep your shoulders back. And again, easy lift, not too high. We're still looking down. Feet are staying down, legs are staying on the floor. And if, like me, you can see the shadow on your mat, gives you a good idea what's happening with your shoulders. So just really try and isolate. Try doing one arm at a time as well, so there's no shift. Roll one out, back in, other arm out, in and down. A couple more, so single or double arms. Whatever you're doing, try and keep your body still. Think of that hinge. Work the mid-upper back. One more time, easy lift. Press out, pull back in. Last one. Back to center, and then release. Okay, bring yourself up onto all fours again, and then we're going to do the other side. So it's left arm and right leg. Did I specify last time? It's your other arm and leg anyway. So hand is down, flat or with a fist. Push up, chest and hips parallel to the floor. Lift the leg, lift the arm, and point out on a 45-degree angle. Good, now just hold it there for a second. Reach and lengthen the arm and leg away. If you've got a mirror or something, you can see what's happening. Try and keep your leg up hip height and your arm up shoulder height. Pull in. Now we're going to curl underneath. Elbow and knee come together. And then you're going to stretch back up and out on that diagonal. And then what you might find is that one side may be a bit more wobbly than the other. I don't think this is my best side. So you're going to pull in tight, round your spine, look to the knee, curve your back, and then press it back out again. So really kick that leg out, point your toes, and press it away. Just 2 more times, pulling in tight, and then whoop, press away. 1 more time, scoop, and then lengthen, and relax. Good. Okay, turning sideways or sitting down on your bum. We're going to do some roll up and down. So if you're in the living room or something, try hooking your feet. If you know your roll up and down isn't great, try hooking your feet under a settee or something. Something that's heavy and it's not going to move. Don't put it under the best china cabinet or anything like that. Okay. Everyone have china cabinets these days? Okay, so legs hip width apart, arms out in front. You're going to drop the shoulders down, tuck your bum underneath, and you're going to rock back off your sit bones, lower the arms, and then when you come up, you're going to lift and reach. And again, so tuck the bum under, rock back off the sit bones, and then roll up. Now, if you've got your feet under something, try going back a little bit further. But if you go back further and you start to lift your feet, you've gone too far. Okay, so pull in, flex, really pull in tight as you lower, and then as you lift, straighten the back. And again, tuck that bum underneath. Good. Can you go back a little further? Straighten out your legs maybe. Roll down, take your time. If you don't want to go all the way, you don't have to. Just say no. Arms go overhead. Okay, so maybe you're down on the floor. If you're going to do a full roll up, great. If not, just do halves or 3/4. If you are down, when you roll up, just try and make it as smooth as possible. So those legs are staying down. You're going to look to the knees and sit up tall. Lift the arms up. And again, tuck under. Shoulders down. Scoop out your abs. You're going all the way down or as far as you want. So if your roll up and down isn't great, hook your feet under something or don't go all the way down. Arms go over. Take your time, especially on the way down. If your way up isn't great, just try and make the way down really good, really smooth. Good, and again, take your time. Scoop out your abs. Keep pulling in. So what you are trying to do is get that lower back before your mid-upper. So you've really got to pull in as you go down. Good. Let's do one more. So if you're down, yes, that does mean you've got to do one more. But for the people I see, I want to see some heads coming up and over. And then sit up tall. And then I want to see some heads disappearing as you lie back down again. Leslie, you could be watching telly for all I know. I could just see your lovely face. That's all. Good. So as you roll down, just have a little breather here. Okay, so lying down, chins upright, hands on top, active arms, okay? So straighten those arms out. Shoulder blades down, so you can open out the chest. Stretch those fingertips away from you, active arms. Legs hip width, hip bone, pubic bone level. Eye gaze straight up to the ceiling, and then just breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So we're keeping a hip bone, pubic bone level. Try not to push your back into the floor. Just think about your lungs. Just think about your breathing for a second. Opening the lungs up. And then as you breathe out, ribs, lungs are going down and in. Like that corset is tightening around. And again, inhale and exhale. Really try and take full breaths, because you don't normally. We're very shallow breathers. Now when you exhale, go into a pelvic tilt. So you want to pull your belly button in, ribs go down and in, hips tilt up. And then when you inhale, you release back out. So those hip bone and pubic bone, when you exhale, you're going to pull in and they should tilt. You should feel your lower back kissing the mat, and then you lengthen back out. So it's not a very big move. You're not squeezing your bum. You're thinking about using the muscles in between your ribs and hips. Shorten, bringing things together, and then lengthening back out. We've still got active arms as well. So you're going to pull in and press down on those tins as well. And then release back out. One more time. I want you to hold it in for me now. Lift one leg up. Lower. Change legs. Now you want to feel an abdominal connection here. We're not just flinging the legs around, okay? I want you to think about drawing your ribs down and in, your hips, and then just lifting the leg up and lowering it back down. Keep a check that nothing is moving apart from the leg. You can feel the pressure in your hands and try and keep the pressure the same. Keep this foot down, just relax for a second, okay? So you should felt like you were really working your abdominals there. just trying to hold it in. But what I want you to try and do now is from neutral. So hip bone and pubic bone is level. Do the same exercise. So don't push your back into the floor. Press your hands into your tins and try and keep more of a gap in your lower back. So it should be a little bit harder. Try and stay stable and don't push your back into the floor. Think of that little gap. Maybe close your eyes. Focus that you're not shifting weight from side to side. Your abdominals are working to maintain that stability, and we're not pushing the back into the floor. You're going to hold one leg up 90 degrees. Push into your tins, bring your other leg up. Now, if you feel like you can't keep a little gap in your lower back, then draw your abdominal muscles in and keep your lower back kissing your mat. So you've got the option of having a tiny little gap or pulling in to support. Hold. Slowly, toe tap, 1 foot down, slowly bring the leg back up. Don't just drop the legs. Don't bring your feet too close to your bum. Far too easy. 90-90, press. Abs in. Open through the front of your hip. Slowly back up. You should feel like you're really working. If not, why not? And again, so you've got to watch your back doesn't arch off the floor because your abs will be loosening and your back will be tensing. So you've really got to think about those abdominal muscles. This should be killing you right now. And I don't know because I've muted you all. So we're going to do 20 more. Only joking. Last one. Foot down, other foot. Relax. You should have felt that. I'll never know until 8 o'clock when I mute you. Right, okay, so legs, arms up, arms straight. Don't move your arms. Lift your right leg up. Now you've got the option of keeping your left leg bent or straightening your left leg out. You've got the option of keeping your right leg bent or straightening your right leg out. But if you are straightening, it should be a kind of 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Or a 5:45. No, I'm just trying to think of times. Silly. Okay, so but everything should be straight. If it feels like it's tensing, you don't like it, just bend. Okay. All I want you to do is slowly circle your right leg around. So left leg is straight or bent. Arms are staying straight. And if you really want, if you've got that flexibility, then right leg goes straight as well. But you don't want to be moving your arms around against the circle of the leg. If your arms are moving, you need to bend something. You need to concentrate on keeping a little bit more control. Change direction. I mean, if everything's straight, it should be super bendy, super stretchy. But those hips are staying level. The pressure in between your shoulders is staying the same. Last one. Okay, holding your arms, bend your left leg, you need to bend it. You're going to push into your bum, push into your foot, and lift your hips up and down. And again, lift and lower. Now, if you want to work arms as well, you can do a little tricep extension here. So you can bring the tins to the side of your head and then press up. And I've got it the wrong way, that's it. So tins to the side of your head and then press up. So a little tricep extension. It might take your mind off what's happening with your bum. So that left side is pushing and squeezing up. Give me 4 more. Keep those arms straight. Last 2. Lift. Last 1. Now you're going to hold it up. Straighten your right leg. Lower your right leg down. Lift the right leg up. We're not here for many. If you really need a rest, put your bum back down on the floor and join me for the last 4 any minute now. So 4 more to go. Down and up, straight leg. Squeeze into that left side. 3. Keep pressing. 2. Last 1. And then bend, bum down, and whew. Feel the burn. Okay, set yourself up on the other side. So right foot, right leg is bent or straight. It's your left leg that's going to circle now. So if you want everything straight, a little bit bent, or a lot bent to you. But those arms are going to stay straight and still. When you're ready, circle your left leg around. So arms are staying still. Feel the pressure in the mat. With your shoulders the same. And try and think about keeping your hip bone and pubic bone level, so you're not pushing your back into the floor to control. Change direction, slowly round the other way. Take your time. Right leg is staying still as well, so if your right knee's falling out to the side, if your leg is bent, you just need to bring it back in. More control. 2. Good, last one. And then you're going to push into your right foot, squeeze your bum, lift your hips up and down. And again, if you want to do these little tricep extensions, so as you drop down, bend, and as you lift, straighten. Good, and again, push. 4 more. Stretch through the front of the hip, 3. Last 2. Hold it up, straighten your left leg, down and up you go. Try and keep your bum off the floor. If you really need to, bum down, and then just join me for the last 4 now. Here we go. Just 4, press. Keep lifting, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lift, bend, and down. Whew, good job. Bring your knees in, just have a little stretch there. Good, okay. You're going to put the tin on the floor on its side, and your left hand is going to go behind your head. Try not to pull on your neck, okay? So left hand behind your head, right hand down by your side. Hip bone, pubic bone is level, and your legs are going to stay bent and still. Tuck your chin, curl up, and just roll the weight away, and then lower it back down. So we're curling straight up, arms stay straight, and you're just going to roll the ball, roll the weight away. Keep a gap between the chin and the chest. Keep your arms straight, and as you lift up, we're just rolling away. Good, couple more. Ribs going down and in, hips staying level. Last one. Same thing, but you're going to take your arm out to the side, and as you curl up, arm goes over your shoulder, open back out. Just stay low to start, feel your shoulders on the mat, hip bone, pubic bone staying level. Don't go into a pelvic tilt. And if you want to work harder, can you lift your shoulders off the floor? Open, squeeze the chest up. Good, 2 more, lift. Last one. Good, open, over it goes to the left knee, outside, twist, open back out. Rib across, shoulder across, lift up high, hips staying level, don't move the legs. 4. And lift 3, twist across, nice and strong. Last 2, last 1, and down for a second. Hand down by your side again. Same thing with the arm, you're going to roll up and down, but we're going to do a side bend, okay? So look straight up to the ceiling and just lift a little off the floor, so give yourself clearance. Now do a side bend and roll the weight towards your foot and then back to center. So rib to hip on that one side, side bend, back to center. Try not to twist, don't rotate, flex from the side. And again, just a few more. 4, hips staying level, bottom half staying still. Last 2. Good, last 1. And then back to center and relax. Good, head down, just release it there. Okay, We're going to do part of an exercise we're going to finish off with. So we're going to do reverse curls. Now, we've done them in class before, but you've got the added benefit now that if you hooked your feet under something in your living room earlier, spin around and hook your fingers underneath it now, because that will really help. Or you can have your hands behind your head or your arms out to the side of you. It's up to you, or down by your side as well. Whichever works is more comfortable. I'm going to put mine behind my head. So we're going to lift the legs up and you're going to cross your ankles and open your knees out, okay? So knees are going to be over your hips. And it's like doing an advanced pelvic tilt. If a pelvic tilt is all you can manage, then that's all you need to do, okay? Try not to swing the legs. So draw your abdominal muscles in, flatten your back towards the floor. Can you lift and then roll back down? So you're aiming your knees to your shoulders. Don't hike the legs up. Try and make it smooth. Pull the belly button in, roll up on your spine, head staying down, arms staying down, and then back out. So take your time, pull in, roll. See how I'm starting to lift? That's not good. So try and keep the head down, pull the abdominal muscles in. Use the strength in your abs and the stretch in that lower back to roll you up. So pull in and then release back out. Good. Now you can stay with this, or I'm going to uncross my legs, tap down to the floor, lift, straighten the legs as much as I can, and then just do a little bum lift off the floor. Okay, so tap down, abs in, lift, and up I go. If you don't want to tap down all the way, just do one leg, or go halfway. You've got to watch that when you tap down your lower back, you've got to pull in to stop your back from arching off the floor. Okay, so you've got options. One foot, and then a lift. Because when you straighten those legs as well, you can give yourself a little bit of a kick with momentum to push up. Or two legs down, abs in tight, should be feeling it now. Last two, and lift. Last one, and lift, and relax. Okay, I'm going to spin around because I haven't got the room on the other side. So we're going to do your abs, that little section, little routine bit on your other side. My trousers keep falling down. Definitely not because I'm eating healthily during lockdown. Okay, hand on your weight, and the weight is on its side. Hand behind your head, and just curl straight up and roll the ball, roll the weight, tin, whatever, you know what I mean. Try and keep your arms straight, and as you roll away, hip bone, pubic bone is level, drawing those ribs down and in, and it's just a nice easy lift up and down. Try not to pull on the neck, keep the chin off the chest. Good, two more times, lift. Good, last one, and then down. Same thing, but arm goes out to the side. Now as you lift, arm goes over the shoulder. Excuse me. I'm not ill, it's probably just dust from lying on the floor. So as you lift up, arm over your shoulder, ribs are going down and in. Or if you want to work harder, can you lift your shoulders off the mat and then lower it back down? Whatever you're doing, just try not to make your pelvic tilt or your back push into the floor. You want to keep those 3 points flat and level. Good, last one. Ribs go down and in. Then we're going to take that left arm, we're going to chop across to the right side, up and over, and then back. And again, curl up nice and strong, up and over. So legs are staying still, hips are staying level, and the movement is from the top half, taking your shoulder across, taking your ribs across to your hip. However you want to visualize. Just 2 more times, nice big chop across. And last one, lift and lower. Good, and then we're gonna take the hand down by the side again, and you're gonna do a side bend. So you're gonna lift just a little off the mat to get clearance, and then you're gonna side bend, roll the ball, weight, tin, over, down to your foot, and you're taking your rib and hip on that one side. Thinking about maybe trapping something in between. And again, so a little side bend. Good, couple more. Press away. Keep looking at the ceiling. Don't rotate, but flex. 2. Good, last one, side bend. And then release, head down, and just have a little rest there. Okay. If you're near your settee and you want to hook your feet under again, then go ahead. We're going to roll up and down. We're just going to do a few. Arms go overhead. And remember, if your roll up isn't great, then make the roll down the best you can. So arms just start to move. Then you tuck the chin in. And you start to roll up through your spine. Curl all the way over. Look down to the knees. And then sit up tall. Lift. Arms up, tuck under, scoop out, and take your time. Keep pulling in as you go down. Keep pulling in, get that lower back on the mat before the rest. And then arms go overhead. You can let your spine stretch if you want there. And then ribs go down, tuck the chin. And as you roll up, pulling in tight. All the way over, and then sit up tall. Good, one more time. Scoop, roll down, smooth as you can. Keep pulling in, keep pulling in. All the way out and over. Good, I've just got to come back up. If you're up already, well done. All the way over, scoop out the abs, and then sit up tall. Good, okay. Come to seating, seated. Legs out, cross legs, something under your bum, cushion, as long as you're sitting up tall, that's fine. Okay, so weights in, press the tins together, and then feel a little bit of tension coming down through the arms into your chest. Sit up tall, and then just twist from side to side. So rotate. If you feel like you're starting to slouch, if you've got a cushion, just tuck it under your bum, sit up tall, open from side to side. Good. Little twist. Now add on a pulse. 3 little pulses. 3 little further. 2. Can you go further still? 1. Center. And again, go 1, 2, 3. Sit up tall. Shoulders down. Again, 1, 2, 3. Center. Go. At your own pace, a little bit further each time. It's kind of like a bounce, I suppose, but try not to just yank the elbow back. Sit up tall and just think about twisting the midsection that little bit further each time, rather than just pulling the elbows back. So the best thing is to try and keep those weights in line with your chest, rather than pulling, chucking them over your shoulder. So sit up tall and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Now twist, go back to singles. Open your arms out like we did in standing. Squeeze the arms back in. Press, center, other side. Open. Draw the shoulder blades together and then pull back in. Tense your arms back to center. And again, open. Squeeze. Center. And again, rotate. Open. Back to center. Change it slightly again. You can have a little rest with your arms if you want. So our main focus has been on twisting to the side. What I want you to do is we're going to kind of release the twist to the side, and then you're going to pull back to center. So you really want to fire up those obliques. So you're going to do a soft, kind of like a really open twist out to the side, and then I want you to pull your abs in and twist. So really feel like you're pulling in back to center, okay? So open nice and gently, and then snap it back to center. Open out gently, press, and then back to center. Really snap those abs in. If your legs are getting tired, like I say, sit on a cushion as long as you're sitting up nice and tall. So open to the side and then pull back to center. Easy, and then press and snap it back to center. One more time each side. Open and pull. Last one. Open and pull. Good. Release the legs out. Mine are getting a bit stiff. Okay, so we're sitting up tall, legs out in front of you, and then put your tins down as well. So if you feel like you're slouching in this position, try bending your legs, or like I say, stick a cushion underneath your bum, which I am going to do because my hip flexors are really tight at the minute. I've been sitting down a lot. Okay. So sit up tall, and then put your tins on their side or weights. And all we're going to do is a little spine stretch forward. So sitting up tall, tuck the chin in, scoop out the abs, roll your tins away, look down, take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to roll back up. And again, tuck the chin in, scoop out the abs, scoop, keep scooping, stretch that spine out, and then slowly pulling in and rolling back up. And again, tuck the chin in, scoop out the abs, flex forwards, and then if you want to go a little bit further, feel free. Try and keep your bum on the floor though. Tuck the chin, scoop out the abs, roll it forward, stretch the spine out, and then roll all the way back up. Okay, keeping your legs out in front of you, I want you to just twist so you're over one leg. Okay, so rather than being through the center, you've rotated. Now this is where you've got to try and keep your bum on the floor. So if your hip's starting to lift, you've gone too far. So just try and keep your, can you hear him? He's desperate to come in. Tuck the chin in, scoop out the abs, and roll forwards. Aim your nose to your knee. Keep going until you feel you're starting to lift, and then roll back up. So you're rotating and you're flexing forwards. Tuck the chin, scoop out the abs. So same exercise as you did through the center, but you may find it's a bit more restricted. Try and keep your bum on the floor though. And again, tuck the chin, scoop out the abs. Roll it forwards, keep scooping, keep stretching, and then stack the spine when you come back up. Right, so we're going to go to the other side. So up and over to the other side. Keep those hips down, keep your bum on the floor. Sit up tall, tuck the chin. When you're ready, scoop out the abs and stretch it forwards. Really feel like you're curving your back. And then when you come back up, stack the spine, sit up tall, lift and lengthen out through the crown of the head. And again, tuck the chin in, scoop out the abs, roll away. Don't just collapse into it. And then roll up. Are you keeping your bum on the floor? Tuck the chin, scoop out the abs, roll away. And then roll. Good, one more time. Tuck the chin, scoop out the abs, roll it forwards, keep rolling, and then stack the spine and come all the way up. Okay. We did one part of the exercise already, the reverse curl. Now we're going to do the other part. If you were here last week, you'll know what's coming. Okay, so easy option is your feet are going to stay, or one foot's going to stay on your floor. Hands by the side of your head or hands to the side of your temple makes it a bit harder. Okay, so we're going to curl up and you're going to bring one elbow to knee and a chop, twist across action, okay? We've done this before lots of times. If you want to make it harder, you're going to take your legs up in the air and we're going to do a little bicycle. So one leg is bent, the other leg is straight, and you're taking your elbow up and across to the opposite knee. Okay, so we've all got that now, yes? So easy option, feet stay down with a twist, All legs are up in the air. That's the first part of the exercise. And then the second part is we add on the reverse curl. So the options of that were you just do a little curl up, you do a single tap down with a curl, or you do a double tap with a curl, or you do a double tap with a lift of straight legs. Just going to get my hair sorted. You can have a little rest. You'll want this in a minute. So we're going to add those two bits together, and we're going to try and do it at my pace, okay? So there's no great rush. So we're going to do the twists to start. So curl yourself up, legs up or down, and here we go. We're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to do a reverse curl. So we're going to do tap and lift again, tap and lift. 2 more, tap and lift. Last one, tap. Here we go, twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, twist. 4, come on. 3, 2, reverse. Down we go, lift it up. Down we go, lift it up. 2 more times. Last one, and again, twist. 4, 3, 2, reverse curl, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up, twist. 4, 3, 2, tap down, down, and lift, down. Last time, go, twist. 3, 2, 1. Mary, come on. Reverse, I've unmuted you. Tap down, lift up. Perkins, come on, down and up. Last one. And relax. Well done. Arms out, legs out. You're starting to watch SAS Celebrity. Getting all aggressive. Well done. Come and sit up.
Oh, the worst thing is
I have been here every agonising minute.
Okay.
We're with you, Leslie.
Sorry?
We're with you.
Oh, jolly good.
One leg out, one leg in, and then just down towards that straight leg.
Is that a bottle of beer, Joe?
Yeah. Very nice.
Good job it's muted, that's all I can say.
Bent leg comes across, hug the knee in.
Karen, did you see Katie Price on SAS?
Yeah.
How's awful.
She's a mess, isn't she? Bless her.
So bad.
She needs help.
I think the Paralympics going to win.
Yeah, she's very good.
She's fantastic.
Change sides. I think well, there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't do on that, but I think the worst thing is it just looks so cold.
Yeah.
I couldn't cope with the cold. The hunky SAS men I could cope with. Bent leg comes across, hug it in. Yes, I was right here.
Benji!
Who's that?
Benji!
Who's that?
Benji!
Oh my gosh, you're nice, I know. He's like, we're having beef tonight, I can smell it. Why aren't you eating? Okay, come up to standing, take your time. And then just do a little shoulder roll at the top. Been interrogated. Hands go behind, link the fingers, stretch the chest. Any plans this week? Oh, it just gets funnier and funnier every time I say that. Rolling forwards, I'm going to paint the inside of these windows. Very exciting. Arms reach out in front, tuck the chin in, stretch. Good. Bend the knees, big breath in. Stretch it up. Lift. Go, one more time. Bend the knees, big breath in.
Oh.
Stretch. And release. Well done, everyone.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you, as always. See you soon.
Thanks, Karen.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Helen,
Huh?
I contacted Mary Treadwell and gave her the details so she could join your online class, but I presume she hasn't turned up yet.
No, I've not heard from a Mary Treadwell.
No, so no, Mary.
That's fine. I don't mind who joins as long as they I'll just send them a quick email saying, you know, that it's up to them and where I'm on. There you are. You know, that it's up to them, and if they hurt themselves, then it's
Yeah,
not my fault, kind of thing.
Young Mary, remember? It was young Mary,
Oh,
remember?
another Mary. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
One with
well, I
them.
didn't know that was her surname.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. She should still get my emails and stuff, shouldn't she?
I don't know. Well, I forwarded it to her anyway.
I've got a text. I'll drop her a quick text.
Okay.
There's no excuse, is there?
I don't.
Oh,
She can use the baby instead of the cans.
you
The
are.
sit-ups.